What up, my dudes? Sorry. I am I? I guess I am. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be loud. Welcome everybody. Welcome back. We are indeed back after a extended break due to weather. We'll talk about that more in a bit. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a good stream. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back and streaming because I really did miss it almost the entire week this past week. And just wanting to play certain games that I wasn't able to, and obviously not getting to stream Minecraft on the weekend and whatnot. So I am definitely glad to be back with you guys, and get to do this thing that I do thoroughly enjoy as a after work activity. But yeah, we're playing Elite Dangerous today. We are still in the process of Distant Worlds 3, so we'll talk more about that in a bit as well. I am going to... There's an ad coming up. I don't remember how long I have ads set for. Hopefully not very long for this one. Gameplay today is not going to be all that thrilling. So I'll be honest, I don't expect to keep a lot of viewers today, and VOD viewers, I don't expect you to stick around. Or I don't expect that you will stick around. I don't ever expect you to watch through the whole VOD. But anyway, yeah, ad's gonna start here in about the next 30 seconds. So let's play us some music, and I'll see you guys once the song's done. Peace. I don't know what happened, I'm sorry. All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are. Ooh, dramatic music again. Well, welcome. I am very quiet on my end. Hold on. Let me change this. Yo, it's Sam. Hold on. I gotta up my gain a little bit. I'm quiet. Testing. Hello. Can we be here? Can I be heard? I don't want to peek my mic. No, get over down. Why am I so quiet? Why does it always do this? God, I leave for a week and my OBS decides to die. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is Friday. It's the end of the week already. Gosh, like, can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? Anyway, I'm acting like I've had that crazy. I mean, I have had a crazy week, but it's not been as crazy as it normally is. It's been a different kind of crazy. But yeah, welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. I know that it's been over a week since I last streamed, and I figured we would start the stream and talk about that while I get my my rest of my stuff set up. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. It really does mean a lot. So, what happened in the last week? On Friday, I left to go home in anticipation of the winter storm that came through the south over the past weekend. We got next to nothing. All we got was just cold weather. It was just cold. So, it was a slight over-exaggeration of preparedness, but luckily it was fine. Work excused it, and I didn't have any issues. It was great. But then on Wednesday, went to a funeral. Very glad that I was able to get that worked out and go and support them. Wonderful family, good friends. I will certainly miss the chaplain. But then, yeah, made it home Wednesday night, went to work on Thursday, and then, what was it? And then today, went to work today. Not much happened, honestly. We are getting prepared for training, and so that's most of what my day was, just getting stuff prepared and making sure that I'm ready for responsibilities there. So, but now, we're back, and I can stream. I'm very excited about that. We are playing Elite Dangerous today, so let me swap over to our... Why did my monitor stop? I want to still hear myself. Alright, but yeah, so we're playing Elite Dangerous today. Our goal is to do some more stuff with the Distant Worlds 3 operation, and in case you weren't aware, I am currently participating Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate that. You know, you could come tell me that. Wait, no, you're not home. Never mind. I don't know why I thought you were home. You just like saying this to me in Discord and not in the, in person. That's why. I'm stupid. That's all it is. But yeah, really cooked with our go live notification today. In case you didn't see it, follow, and you will see it in the future, I guess. Let me turn down. The music is so dramatic right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks. Anyway, Distant Worlds 3. It is a massive player-led organization that's doing a massive exploration effort. I joined the group on Friday the 26th, I believe. Let me double check my dates. Not 26, that's the wrong date. I joined them on the 16th. So I landed on one of the carriers on the 16th. No, that's the wrong date. Maybe it was the 14th or so. Anyway, it was 2 weeks ago we've been on carrier navigation since then. We're very far away, currently about 45,000 light years away from our starting point and from Sol and from home, and all that. And yesterday and today is a break in operations while we wait for the rest of the carriers to join the lead group, and I was part of the lead group. So what we're doing today is just some other general stuff in that system while we can. So let me... I'm turning down Spotify on my end. I'll turn it back up slightly on y'all's. But we'll just have the Elite Dangerous soundtrack playing in the background. I would let the game music just be game music, but it doesn't play often enough. So we do have that. Also, what I'm going to do, you guys won't be able to hear it or see it, I don't think, but I am going to load up something called ED Copilot. And ED Copilot allows me... Anyway, ED Copilot... ED Copilot allows me to track things in system slightly better. It's a little, like, fake AI that talks to me and lets me know of things that are happening in the area. I'm not going to let the audio play through the stream, only because she is very annoying. And I don't want you guys to have to sit there and listen to her yap every 2 minutes when she decides to say some snarky comment. But I'll at least have it loaded. That way I can see it on my end and I can track it. I may see if I can put it up on part of it up on screen. But yeah, so this is our process for today. Sam, sorry, I'm just now seeing your message in chat. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Indeed. That is a classic for sure. Alright. So, what we're doing first, and it does say it in the title, but I didn't actually say it out loud when we started. Our plan for today is to do some exobiology. And in case anyone doesn't know, exobiology is just finding biological structures on the surface, whether it be special rock formations, trees sometimes can be found on these places. But our goal today is to kind of do some of that stuff, kind of clear out some of the places, and then end our stream back on the Odysseus. Let me see, what ships do I... We're going to stay in the Caspian today. For anyone who doesn't know, the Caspian Explorer has joined me on the... Man, look at that. I don't know how well y'all can see that. But yeah, so we're on a moon right now of that planet there, and that whole band is the Milky Way. We are very far out. I guess I should show you guys. Would you guys like to see how far out we are? Because it's kind of crazy. So we're at Rendezvous Point, which is crazy that this is the name of a place. But let me rotate around. And you can see all of those green and orange marks. That's back where the bubble is. So that's where all of our, bookmarks and whatnot are. Let me zoom out. This gives you an idea of where we are. All the way over there, on the right side of the screen, is where Earth and Sol and our system, Coal Sector, out there. And obviously the starting point where this thing is. Sagittarius star is right in the middle. That's our black hole that belongs to the Milky Way. And yeah, we are this far away. 45, let me double check that. 45,000, 46,000 last I saw. What's going on with my buttons? Why are my buttons not working? Why is my mouse not working? What is ED Copilot doing to me? There we go. Plot route. Yeah, 40. So we're slightly under because we did slightly move closer, but 43,237 light years. It's going to take some time to actually plot the route because it is theoretically possible for us to travel back on our own, but it's like 400 and something jumps when I tracked it previously. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that. I think we're going to stick with the group. But let me actually let me go out and
shields offline.
Oh, whoops.
Signature restored.
ED Copilot's yelling at me. Stop talking. There we go. Okay. Why is Wood always looking for something to do? I don't know why. Do tell. Check the warning messages in the voice log. All right. ED, can you... There we go. Now it's pulling up. You mean awaiting... You guys can't hear her, but she's still talking. She talks so much. Alright, I can't go in. I literally can't go anywhere on the surface right now because I'm waiting for it to... There we go. Shields are back. Come on, Edie. For anyone who may have just joined, we're waiting on my ED Copilot to launch, which is a little, like, auxiliary device that helps me track things in system. And it takes forever for it to load. And she talks... It's like this little, like, AI-ish voice assistant who, like, talks to you throughout the process. And she talks for so long. Like, it literally is so long. Alright. There we go. Now it's open. So let's look at information, biologicals. There's one set of stuff on this planet or moon that I haven't done yet. So we are going to... What do you mean? She's yelling at me saying that she can't track the closest system on, or closest sample on this moon until we're in orbit around the moon. Just like, I'm literally on the surface. Just scan. But it's fine. Alright. That is a coolant purge. My bad. What's happening? There we go. There's our heat sink that we just released. Oh, you know, what's that face for? What did I do? I'm assuming I did something. So what did I... What was it this time? Alright. We should be high enough. Let me...
Frame shift drive charging.
Let's get into orbits. Hopefully I've got my microphone in a different place than I normally do when I stream Elite, so hopefully my... Why? Why do I have to align with Vector? I didn't even have to align with the... Why is Wood looking for something to do? Because it's bored. You know, you're so right, dude. You're so right. What is behind me? Oh, because I'm in private group. I forgot. Alright, let's head towards sunrise. Alright. Am I enough in orbit for you, Edie? Can you give me a thing now? Alright. let me see what that looks like from a y'all perspective. So what Edie's done is she put a little like notification bar up on my screen. Let me see if I can add a window capture here to show you what she's tracking. Hopefully my computer doesn't decide to just die. Edie Copilot mini bar. Hey, look at this. Alright, we're going to capture no audio from that, because I don't want you guys to have to hear what she's yapping about the whole time. There we go. Alright, so that bar is what we are going to follow and what we're tracking right now. Hey Peyton, why was the driver blind? That is a wonderful question. Why was the driver blind, Sam? We're about 400 kilometers away, so we're going to continue heading this direction. But essentially, so what we're doing, we just have to land on the surface near one of the samples. We scan it. We have to scan 3 samples of differing varieties. And then we get credit for it. Literally, we get credits as well. So once I get this sample completed, we will... once I get this sample completed, we'll take it back to the carrier. Because the 2026 Nissan Frontier going the other way forgot to turn off their LED brights. You know, honestly, so real. That makes sense. That also would blind me as a driver. But yeah, so once we get the sample, we'll go to the station, we'll go to the carrier and cash out. As it stands right now, I'm gonna get like 3 million credits from our 2 samples. So it stands to be a very lucrative thing to... Oh wow, it's all over here. Let's not black out as I do this turn. Did I pass it? I just straight up passed it. I did. $15 kilometers. Yeah, we just... Wow, I'm stupid. I apologize that all of you had to see me be an idiot. But yes, so if I had to guess, it is in that patch that's like right in the middle of the screen there. We'll get out, or we'll hop out, we'll scan it, we'll get back in the ship, and Edie will give us our next target once we're like a certain distance from it. And honestly, the hardest part about this whole process is finding a spot to land, because this ship is very particular. That wasn't a joke, it's a canon. It's a canon event. Honestly, it is. Alright, we're pulling back the throttle. It's actually over here. Two kilometers away. So at this point, we just need to head straight to the ground. I really don't know what we're looking for, because this is my first time searching for this item. It's 1.5 kilometers away, so we actually need to go forward a bit more. "500 meters. So it's somewhere in the ground around us right now. Alright, I'm gonna drop our gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And then, yep, once it's deployed, we can push to the ground. Alright, ship secure. Alright, we're gonna get out in the Scorpion, not for any particular reason, just because it's a little faster. And then you guys get to see the joys of exobiology. And by the joy, I mean it's literally like the second most boring thing you can do in the game currently. But it makes you an obscene amount of money. So I'm going to do it. It's literally just this pile. It's this pile, isn't it? 80 meters. No, not that one. 50 meters, 30 meters, 20 meters. I have no idea what this could possibly be. I did not check to see if I was in the Artemis suit. So I have to be in a specific suit to use the tool that I need. I hope it is. Okay. Are you kidding? It's literally just a patch in the ground. Fantastic. Alright, we're sampling just the random bit of the ground. It's a very simple scan. Holy cow. Bacterium balaris. Sick. Actually, I should... Oh, I see it. I do see it. It's that. Sick. Let's scan it again just to be sure. Sick. Okay, I just had to be sure. Yeah, so if I collect a full sample of what I just scanned, it's 1.15 million credits for just that, which is fantastic. What do you mean I can't board my ship? Come on, there we go. Okay. Alright, so now I need to go back over here to Edie. Edie, I need you to give me a new location, please. 900 meters. Y'all should see the new... Sick. You can, alright. Let's get her back in the air. So 900 meters to go 216, 213. Oh, we literally just gotta go that direction. Wait, 900 meters? Oh, that's easy. So the hard part about exobiology is that if you get samples too close to one another, if they're too close to one another, they don't count as a separate, or they're not genetically diverse enough, essentially. So you're not going to get a good sampling of whatever it is. You have to be 500 meters away from your last sampling for it to count as a technically different, like, species of it. So... Unsuitable terrain. Fun. We're only 200 meters from this one, so I may just get out and walk. I love how my distance changed as soon as I got out of the ship. That's funny. Do I have a night vision? I don't do a lot in... I don't. Okay. And there you go. So you just use the genetic scanner, and it shows you some locations. Sam, do you guys have any more dad joke or like bad jokes? I almost said, look at that. That's so freaking cool looking. Hold on, let me scan our bacteria and then I'll. All right, that's sample 2. What is going on? But like, look at that. I once wrote a song about a tortilla, but it was more of a rap. Boo! You said that one last night. Boo! Like, look at how freaking cool! I've been driving, just got to Walmart though. Okay. I took another really, really good screenshot earlier, yesterday. I'll have to, if you haven't joined the Discord, a great plug time, Peyton. If you haven't joined the Discord, I will share it in the screenshots section in that Discord server. In addition, if you are interested in joining Community Day number 2, attempt number 2, coming up in February, you must be a member of the Discord to participate, because we're going to coordinate in VCs in that server before we get on. So you must be a member of the server. Thank you, Sam, for that. Yes, that link should work. Just click on that link and it'll take you right to it. And come say hi. We'd love to have you. But man, that view. I'll share the other one here in not that long. Turning up our music slightly, sorry. But alright, so now, once we get back in, I'll tell Edie to track the next one. It probably isn't that far away, if I had to guess. Right. Never mind, it is 2,000 kilometers. Alright, coordinates are in the guidance computer. But 2,000 kilometers, which tells me that it's literally... It's far enough away we might as well head up into Super Cruise to get over there. Alright, once we're not mass locked, you guys can see in the bottom right corner there, once that little box that says mass locked is no longer, there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
We can enter Super Cruise. I don't want to align with the escape vector. Don't make me.
2, 1, engage.
Oh, my game. Cringe. Come on, there we go. All right. All right, we're gonna hold as close to that heading as we can. We got 2,000 kilometers to go, so we're gonna be in broad daylight here on this next one, I think. Although it is entirely possible we go straight back into nighttime. tempted to do... You know what I'm going to do? We're going to overcharge her real quick. Do a little faster. Okay, now we're in broad daylight. Yeah, honestly, we might have to go all the way around the freaking place. There we go. Now we're moving. 21,000 meters per second. Currently moving faster around this moon than the International Space Station moves around Earth. Or, correction, no, we're slightly slower, my bad. Now I'm faster, because I think it's 28,000. Yeah, we're gonna wrap all the way around. We were just at like sunrise. Now we're gonna get all the way back at sunset over here. 400 kilometers. So yeah, in a second here we're gonna dip down. I'm gonna bet you it's that crater right there in front of us. Maybe not. I misjudged our distance. Cringe. So now we just have to sit here. This is the only bad part about missing your, mistiming your drops and your glides and whatnot. You've got to just sit here with it. Although I guess we are fast enough.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I said fast enough. I meant high enough. We're not going to go into full orbit, but we are going to, bet you it's right around that mountain there. That is my guess. Or that ridge line. It's not really I mean, it depends. Orbital scales at this altitude is weird. I'm 3 kilometers up. Which, to be fair, I did climb a mountain the other day. Or yes, I say the other day. Literally last night. That was a kilometer and a half tall. So did go stand on its peak. Alright, 2 kilometers away, so yeah, it's somewhere down here. Alright, gears coming down.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, 250. No, it's only 400 meters away, but I'm gonna see if I can't get closer. It is that spot right there, I guarantee it. Sam just texted me, says, seems Twitch servers are down. It does indeed look that way. Because I went from, we had 5 people here, and now suddenly we have none. Or correction, we do have 1. My bad, Nightbot, I'm sorry. Look at that, I was right. Alright. And there we go. Sample collected. Alright. We are gonna go climb... Let's actually grab a, God, Edie, stop talking! We're gonna grab an SRV. Make this job faster. Yeah, again, there's a reason I don't let you guys... I'm not gonna let you guys hear, Edie, because she talks and talks. She's still talking. She's giving me information. Like, granted, some of it's good information. And when I'm playing by myself, it's not that bad. Because it's good information to have. But I'm trying to be entertaining to you guys. And instead, I got Edie yapping in my ear, bro. Alright. But yeah, so we are, I'm gonna take this up as high as I can. Take some more pictures. Alright, we're gonna climb right up this side here. Let me not flip it. Come on now. Let me not. Ooh. I just noticed you can see one of the other planets in the system over there. Alright, let us disembark, and we're gonna climb up the rest of the way on foot. Ow. Fricker. Look at that, you can see our whole trail from our ship up and over into here. Because of how low the gravity is, our little jetpack goes a long way. For anyone who can't see it, I know that it is very small. We're currently operating under a 0.04 G environment here. What is just happening? Come on now. There we go. All right. So I can walk up this part. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. And look at that. We are almost there. That is the peak up behind that. And there you go. The highest points. So there's our star. Where's... Oh, I don't have it in the background. An almost direct copy of that other screenshot that I had the other day. Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. We'll fly up in the Caspian to this peak to see exactly how high it is. But yeah, look at that. I love this game, dude. It's so pretty. It really is. Like, this, granted, this is not a game where you are looking at it for the sake of looking at graphics. Like, at all. But it is gorgeous. Alright. And, on that note, yeet. We are flying. Yeah, I'm flying through the air right now. This is not good. No, it's actually fine. As long as again, as long as I just boost like that. I will say, looking at the temperature gauge keeps freaking out on me. Because, you know, it's cold. 101 Kelvin. This is not the coldest planet or moon that I've been on. There was one earlier in, at the very beginning of the journey, in the system we start in, that was 20 Kelvin. It was around a brown dwarf, so it's almost always in darkness. And it was on the nighttime side of it anyway, which was already making it colder. It had no atmosphere, and yeah, 20 Kelvin is roughly what it was reporting. Use our engines here to kind of soften the blow. I say as we do a front flip. You know what? Hell yeah. That's definitely what we intended to do. Ow. There we go. All right. So yeah, so let's check out that peak here.
Landing gear retracted.
All right, I'm going to reposition our camera so you can see directly below. Alright, so yeah, we are right at the peak. As you can see, collision physics, not great. But I am level, so I know it says we're about 4 meters off the surface. There we go, there's the surface. We're just gonna go straight. And once the terrain levels out, then we'll know exactly how high that mountain just was. That was about 500 meters. And I disconnected from the game. Okay. Fun. Okay. It's not my Wi-Fi, I know that much. Because I'm still connected to Twitch. I'm still streaming. I think I'm still streaming. OBS seems to think I'm still streaming. My Twitch app seems to think I'm still streaming, so hopefully, yes, that's working. I don't know what just happened. Alright, well, that's fine though, because I know that I've got both samples, so our next task is we're just gonna go to the carrier, and go collect our reward, our money. Go collect our money. And actually, what we're gonna do is keep note of how much money we've got right now. Now, granted, I have turned in some stuff. I've turned in some exploration data, but we're gonna figure out how much money I've got right this second, in the game. And then at the end of the expedition, when DW3 finishes, we're going to see how much all of my turn-ins were. Or maybe I'll just take pictures of each one, be like, hey, this is a turn-in for Exo, and this is a turn-in for Exploration, or something like that, maybe. I don't know. I want to see how much I can actually gain from this, because I'm like 2 or 3 levels away from getting my exploration elite, and I would love for this this whole process to be what gets me that second elite. So I really don't know what's going on with the game right now. This is weird, bruh. In case you weren't here for it, I don't know if there's anybody here that wasn't there at that moment. The game gave me a matchmaking error, gave me a error code, and just maybe it's making me relog, but it still hasn't gotten me to the main menu yet. So what I think I'm going to do is, because I need to step away anyway, I'm going to hit the be right back screen, let you guys listen to just the game music for the time being. And then when the game comes back up, I will return, and we'll get that process done. So, of course, as soon as I say that. So I still need to go handle something. So let me hit the be right back screen. Y'all listen to some chill space music, and I'll be back in a moment. All right. I just realized I did not mute myself. But it's fine. That's okay. Why am I in Halo? Go to Elite. There we go. Sick. All right. All right. Let us return to the game. And again, our ultimate goal here is just to get back to the carrier and turn in stuff. Just so everyone is aware who might be watching, there is an ad incoming. Oh, I am very loud. Hold on. Whoa, my bad. Hot. What just... Why am I suddenly in orbit? What do you mean a hard... Hold on, what? What did that just... Did it just say that there's a permit required to land here? What do you mean there's a permit required to land here?
Landing gear retracted.
Did FDev like change something in the middle? Hold on. Because I was on the surface. Right, that's body 3C. Let me double check ED. Yeah, 3C. A permit is required to land here. How the hell you spell Odyssey, bro? Alright, well, I guess we're going to the carrier. That is weird. That is so genuinely so weird.
Drive charging.
Like, you guys saw it. I was literally just on the surface.
3, 2.
Teleported me to orbit, and now it's screaming at me. Alright. We're gonna make this easy for ourselves. And honestly, we just gotta hope that, three human signals on 3C? So the thing, ED Copilot's not reporting that it has a permit. And it's reporting that it... God, what? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm not understanding, y'all. I am... Oh yeah, no, it's on this side of the star. That's crazy. Why are we so close to the freaking star? What's going on? Oh, I swear to God, if it's this dude... Please don't be who I think it is. It's not. Okay, thank goodness. There was a massive, and when I say massive, I mean genuinely massive issue with ganking in the first day of operations. And I'm so glad that one of the offenders was a Mandalay, rated for some stupid combat for some reason. All right. Let us depart. There you go. Let me in. Let me in. There you go. So luckily for us, this carrier contains a Vistagenomics.
Welcome.
Which means I can
Ah,
talk
we
to
have some data to sell.
Nadia here.
Our scientists are keen for new data.
All right. So, we are adding, or we are pulling from. Let me make a whole document here. You go to notes first. We'll make it just a quick note, and then go from there. I'll call it total DW3 profits. Starting total. We are sitting at 991,040,792. 792 credits. Call this one Exobio. We'll make a two-tiered thing. So we're going to say location and or say turn in value. Rendezvous point 3C. We are turning in 2,956,600 credits. Sick. And then at the end, we will total it all up. And sell the page, and there you go.
Thank you for your contribution to our research.
Alright, let's see who this is. A wave. There you go. Man, look at how pretty that is. That's insane. That's genuinely crazy. Alright, let me go reset some stuff in BD Copilot. Is really the only... Let's see, inventory... This thing is not easy to navigate. Why am I such low frame rate? I'm looking at this ship trying to leave. There we go. Anything? You gonna work for me at all? I guess not. Okay. What was that? Oh, it was a Coke can. I had some Coke last night. I forgot. Oh. It's doing something. You guys can't see it. Falcon to Lacey. Shut up. We are not fans of Falcon de Lacey here.
Can I help you, Commander?
No, you cannot. Why did your neck just do that? God, don't look at me like that. No, God dang it. The home button in this does not apparently. It doesn't actually mean what it says. What is it beeping at me like this for? Alright.
Hey, Commander. What can I get for you?
Nothing. He's trying to tell me about some. Edie's trying to tell me about some trader route stuff. I'm just like, it's not what we're going for. But cool, I guess let's just find another random moon and see what Edie can give me information-wise about it in terms of Exobiology. We'll do a little bit more of this, and then we'll call it for the day. Is the music too loud for you guys? It's a little loud on my monitor's end. Alright. Alright, let's check system. And yeah, let's go back to 3C. Let's see. See if my game's still being stupid. Can I not get out of the... God dang. You know what, yeah, let's not fly the Magellan. Let's go and fly... I should have it with me. Halcyon? It's not Halcyon anymore. It's Ulysses. That's right. We're gonna fly the ER2. We've been flying ER3. Love ER3. She's great, but little on the big side. And I'd like to do this part quick. She's yelling at me about maximum jump range, like we're going anywhere. Alright.
Drive charging. 4, 3,
28 times speed of light right now. I gotta slow down, bro. Alright, time to see if my game's still bugging. It probably is. I just, I need to confirm. Why is this? That's the sound of someone passing me while in Super Cruise, and no one's passing me currently because I would see it on my little map. Right. Alright, it doesn't have the little red mark around it, so I mean that should in theory mean that it's landable. As long as the game isn't being stupid. Yeah, it's not screaming at me that it's not landable, so... Because it definitely would if it was permit locked.
Orbital flight engaged.
Same for this goofy crater. Goofy crater. Goofy crater. Maybe come in way slower too. A whole kilometer per second slower. See, yeah, I would be able to engage glide like this. How are all of the other two closer to me?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
3.
Align with the escape vector. Move your nose up by 1 degree. Rendezvous point 5, not what we want. Yeah, let's go 3A, why not? I'm gonna skim the rings real quick. This one should be landable as well. gonna hope that Edie starts telling me stuff. Can I not land here? Hold on. What do I have my setup? I cannot land on this one. That would explain it. Alright, I guess we're going 2B. That's a video game character. Oh, too fast. Point 2A is a landable thing, so let's also skim these rings, why don't we? Like, man. Gorgeous. God, yeah, the fact that I thought that the freaking Caspian was going to be Lakon, I should have known it was going to be... It was going to be this. Because the Caspian's a sister ship to the Mandalay, in case anyone wasn't aware. It's very Zorgon Peterson, and I definitely should have noticed that when the teaser came out. But I didn't, because I'm an idiot, clearly. Alright, I need to do a surface scan, don't I? Now that I think about it, I don't have a surface scanner on this, which might be why I was running in the Caspian. We are at 2A. There's 2 geological signals. Now that I'm looking at it, based off of my current understanding, actually, we got the only... Yeah, so this is the only place that has geological signals, and 3C is the only place that has any biological. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna go back to the carrier then, because I don't have the facilities to scan 2A to get those geological things. And I guess we can see if they show up when I land. Let's see if Edie and all of her very talkative ways will decide to give me some hints here. .15 G on the surface. Surface temperature negative 261.7 degrees. Even in sunlight, that is a crazy number. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Let's see, one of my favorite things to do here. So one of my favorite things to do in game is to set up my third-person camera like this, some canyon running. It's not gonna really be canyon running because there's not much of a canyon here. What we are gonna do is this. Look at that, didn't even hit the ground there. But it's the Mandalay is great when it comes to. Ooh, see, it's great maneuverability, so I can do stupid stuff like that where I almost crash and just barely miss at the last second because it's so nimble and so agile. See, there we go. So now I have to be careful. Shields are offline. So we just put full pips into shields, and we keep going. And we do this.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Full 360. Or full 180, whatever it's called.
Flight assist off.
Oh, crap.
Really critical. Eject. Eject.
Oh, that was not good. That's really not good. What do you mean I just lost? What are you talking about? You're asking like I just lost a whole bunch of data. I shouldn't have lost any data there. Are you kidding me? Well, that's not that bad. Alright, that's like 100,000 of cartographic data. Codex discoveries, that's okay. I'm at least redeploying with the right thing. So, I've lost money on today's journey, but nobody cares. I don't care. I think it's funny. Should have been more careful. That was completely on me. I'm stupid. I'm the very big dummy. Jeez. Why is it rediscovering things? I've already discovered all of these. But hey, I am glad that I went ahead and turned in my exobio data. Oh look, I didn't actually lose that much. Or I did lose some. Whatever. What was that, 15,000? I need to add my... Update this as of Jan 30, 2026. Oh, sorry, no, not 2026. We are 3312. My bad. I forgot the year, guys. Yeah, we started with, yeah, we've lost money thus far today. It's okay. It's okay. This whole thing is a several month long journey, so I'm not worried about a little bit of cartographic data loss. I'll be fine. I didn't even remember that codex discoveries is super important. Should I count? No, let's do codex discoveries as a separate tab. Codex discoveries. Item. Turn in value. Alright. This freaking chair, man. I need to get a new chair. That's what I need. It's making so much noise. Alright. Let me open back up OBS real quick. Doesn't look like we have anybody with us right now. Let me swap back over to the Caspian. Back over to the ER3 Magellan. Alright. Well, cool. Thank you guys for, Alright, Edie, I'm shutting you off before I shut the game off. I need you to stop yapping while I talk to chat. I say she literally says 4 more things before the system shuts down. God dang. Alright, guys. Thank you for being here. I think we're gonna call it on this rest of the stream for today. Next stream will be tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Minecraft. So I do hope you join for that usual stuff. I'm looking for our song for today. I think I've got our song for today for outro. Thank you guys again for hanging out, for being here. The folks who were here earlier, sorry that Twitch did its weird stuff and whatnot. That's gonna be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Apologies, love you guys to death. I'll see y'all whenever the next one gets posted. Let's check out what it's like live. Come join. Again, Community Day, February 21st is what we're aiming for that. So 3rd weekend in February. It is the Saturday of that weekend. We're working out times right now, but check out the Discord, !Discord in the live chat, or it's already been posted at least once in there today. Follow if you're interested in following, subscribe if you're interested in subscribing, sub here on Twitch. Twitch Prime is free, and all that, and yeah. I don't think I have everything else, so y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Peace.